Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Ju from Happiness and Crafting. So today I'm going to show you how to cover some of these little snap buttons, the little plastic ones, and it's a little bit fiddly, but I think it's really worth it if you want to do a project with a little fabric button instead of a plastic one like these. Now in the last video I was making these little pouches, and this is the closure. So these are the little snap buttons that I was using. So they look fantastic on the laminated pouches, and I think they work really well. But if you wanted to use or make a little fabric pouch, I'm just going to show you how it makes such a difference just to have it in fabric like that. And I think it looks really lovely. I can hold it on there. Makes a big difference. It changes the look of even this one, the laminated one, and I think they look really lovely. So what you need is some very thin fabric. Now this is a little bit of cheesecloth which I've used on these. Now this is quite difficult because of the weave is quite open, so it does stretch it, so that's not the easiest one to do, but I just love the colour. This is a very thin piece of like cotton fabric on here, so that's ideal as well. I did use some of this, which is a thinner sort of calico cotton, which is on these ones here. You need it quite thin because you don't want it too bulky here on this bit around here, and then these bits are just sort of like very thin cotton, beautiful ones. These are lovely shabby, and this is a very thin one. So the thinner the better, but not sort of like too holey, because it will just pull it and you'll end up with little holes. So a nice cotton like this is perfect. So what I'm going to do, I am going to show you. So this is the tool that we had. So I know some of you did say that you were going to order these, and they are fantastic. Now these are the ones that I've ordered to do my grandchildren some little bits and pieces for their birthday. And they are ideal for that with laminated projects, but we would like to use them, well I'm sure you would, in your journals as well, and making little other things which are more sort of like shabby. So I'm going to just show you how easy it is. So these little snap buttons are about 1/2 inch, so I've got a little bit of fabric, not quite sure how big, about an inch, say about an inch square. Okay, so turn it so it's like that. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a little bit of glue stick and just stick it on, just rub it on the top, not too much, just so it sticks on there. Don't use a glue that will show through, just use a sort of like a dry glue, like the glue stick, and stick it on there like that. It's because it's shiny, they do move around, and you sort of like lose control a little bit. Now I'm just going to chop the little corners off just like that. You can make it round, but you don't really need to. Okay, then I've got a needle and cotton here. Just tie in knot in it. I hope you can see this all right. I've tried to get in as close as I can. So we'll tie a little knot in that. Now in one video, I only saw 2 videos on YouTube to cover them. They made a little ring around here, but I found that really difficult to do, to get it straight. So what I've done, I've just gone from side to side like that and pulled it in like this, which I found was the easiest way. A little bit fiddly, so it's not easy if you don't have good fingers to do it with. So just pull it in. Quite simple like this. Just go from side to side and pull them in like that. Then you can just push it down. It doesn't have to be majorly neat because it's going to be covered up anyway. It's just really to sort of like hold it down, so you can have some in your stash really. So few little stitches around, push it down, and then just pop a little knot in it like that, just like that, and just chop it off. So it's really simple, and there you've got one lovely little button there, and it's absolutely perfect. So you've just got it right down. You can see the little pokey bit, so that just push that right the way in there, and then you've got another one like that. So it's really, really simple. So I'll show you again. I've got a little bit of green there. We'll take another little snap button. Not quite sure which way round it goes. I don't think it really matters. Now this fabric is a little bit tougher, a little bit sort of stiffer, so you're better off with a fabric that's really quite soft. Just cut around the edges, just like that. Tie a little knot in your thread, and then again just go from side to side through there. Just like that, and pull it in. So even if you did sort of just a couple, so you've got them ready, or so you remember, do you know what I mean? So you remember how to do it, and just have them in your stash so you can see. And then if you have a project that you wanted to do, you can just cover it in the fabric that goes with your journal or your little pockets or whatever you want to do. Now if you've got a little bit sort of like hanging out, because this cotton, this fabric is a little bit tougher, just chop them off. Now this is probably the only time I use a little pair of scissors, because I do like my big ones. So just go round and just, so it doesn't have to be neat and tidy underneath, because it looks neat and tidy under or over the top. So I think they look so pretty. Just a little bit more there, like that, and just pop a little knot, just like that, and push it down and cut it off. Oops, my big scissors. And there we go, another little button, just like that. So once this is on here, which is one of the little things, and it's pushed down, it goes flat. And as well, what you would probably do, if you put it on fabric, you don't see the back anyway, because it's squashed down against the fabric, and then one of these goes on that side, like that. So it doesn't matter what's underneath, because you don't see it. So don't worry about being messy. But that's it, that's how simple it is. And I think they look really cute, really lovely. I did these yesterday. I had a bit of a lazy day yesterday, so I just finished off some of the digital papers that I was doing, a couple of digital kits coming out, and then I sat on the sofa and had a lazy day and just did a few of these, so it doesn't take too long. So there we go guys, I hope you give it a go, because they are really lovely. Now I'm going to do a few little projects. I'm going to try and think of something that I can use them with, and I will show you. I will come back and show you. Alright guys, thank you so much for joining me. Please take care. I hope you're all safe and well, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.